Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Dharya and in this Python course I will teach you Python from the very basics to advanced concepts with simple explanations, practical examples and hands-on coding. So let's begin our Python journey. So first of all we'll learn about what is Python. Python is easy to learn and powerful object-oriented programming language. It is high-level programming language but not as powerful as compared to C, C++ and Java. Now, Python is based on or influenced. Wait, let me increase the size so that you can see it properly. Yeah, Python is based or influenced from two programming languages, that is ABC and another one is Modula 3. On these two, the Python programming languages is influenced. So now Python is based, Python is a programming language that lets you work quickly and integrate systems more efficient more efficiently. So who developed Python? First we will learn this. It was it was developed by Guido van Rossum in Feb 1991. All right, now we'll discuss the advantages of learning Python. Okay, advantages of learning Python. Okay, let me shift it to another line. Yeah, so advantages of learning Python is first is it's easy to use as it is a very wait, oh, it is a very user friendly coding language, comma, it is a high level programming language. It is compact and have a very simple syntax. Python is having very simple syntax like other than other languages, their syntax is more complicated. So another advantage is expressive language. It means it is very expressive as it has fewer lines of code and simple syntax. Okay, so it is more expressive because its syntax is very simple to learn and it's a basic language to understand all other languages. All right, then it is cross platform language. Cross platform language means it can successfully run on any platform like Python IDE, VS Code, as it is a very portable language. So, Python program can run successfully. Oh, wait, yeah, on any platform. It is also said to be a portable language. Like I said, it works on any platform like VS Studio, Python IDE, and now Android Studio is also there of Google, so it can work it on also. Fourth one is it is free and open source software. It is freely distributed open source language and its source code is also available as it is open and free and open source, so anyone can access this its code and anyone can download it as it is a free software to understand the Python language, so available. Okay, now let's move to the various applications. Okay, various applications Python can be used for variety of purposes like scripting. Okay. Second one is web applications. Third one is game development. Anyone who is having anyone who is more into games, so he or she will learn Python and get into game development field. PMENT, game development. Database applications. We can also create database applications from learning Python. Yeah. So next is GUI programs. What is GUI? GUI is graphic user interface. Okay, programs. GUI stands for graphics user interface. Okay, now let's talk about demerits or disadvantages of Python language. Demerits slash disadvantages of Python language. First one is not a fast language. So it means like since Python is an interpreted language, so its execution time is not so fast as compared to other compiled languages like C++. Okay. So second is lesser, it has lesser libraries than C, comma Java. C is basically another programming language. You will learn further. Okay. So third point is type binding problems. In problems. Okay. So what is basically a type binding problem? Type mismatch issues cannot be cached. Like for example, if variable initially declare of integer type, like if you have declared a variable type of integer, but later you store it as a string type. So Python won't raise any issue, but that's the main binding problem Python is facing right now. Okay. And it is not easily convertible, means it is not easy to convert Python program into another programming language. Like you can't convert Python to C, you can't convert Python to Java, you can't convert Python to C++. They have different syntax. Java is having different syntax, C is having different syntax, Python is also having different syntax. So you can't convert each language to each programming language. All right. So let's move further on the topic. Mm, yeah. So there are, if you are using Python IDE, okay, Python IDE, you have to download it from Google Chrome. So if you have Python IDE, there are two working phases of Python. Okay. So first mode is interactive mode. Second one is script mode. Wait. Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh, that is number second. Okay. So, yeah, what is interactive mode? Now let's come to interactive mode. Like we'll give the heading first, subtitle, interactive mode. In interactive mode, the it is default Wait, I'll write. It is a default mode of Python in which user types command and Python will execute that command at once and display the result. Okay, means if you say 4, if you write 4 into 5, so according to you, what's the outputs? 4 into 5 is 20. So Python will show you 20 as the output. Okay, I'll write if you do 20 plus 30. So what will be the output? It's 50. If you declare a variable like a equal to 40, like you give 40 to the a. Now what's the value of a is? That is 40. If you write a here, and it will show the result, that is 40. Understood? Okay, so let's move on. Now we'll talk about limitations of interactive mode. So what are the limitations of this interactive mode? We can't write long code programs in this mode. As I already said that uh, it will execute that command at once. If you write 4 into 5, it will give you the result. Okay, so it's the major uh, limitation, like we can't write long codes. We can't write long codes. Another limitation is commands cannot be saved in form of program. Okay, commands cannot be saved in the form of programs. Third limitation is output is sandwiched between successive commands. Okay, now I'll tell you about this line. Output is sandwiched between successive commands. Like, watch the example. If I have written 4 into 5, the output the Python shows is 20. And another line, I have written 20 plus 30. It will shows 50 as a output. So now we'll check how the output is sandwiched. See, these are two inputs given by the user, and the output which is sandwiched between these two inputs, 4 into 5 and 20 plus 30. Okay, now let's move towards the script mode. That is the another mode of Python. Script mode. What is basically a script mode? Script mode, this mode is used when we want to save all the commands in the form of a program or file. Want as we want to see the output of entire program in one go, like this. This mode is used when we want to save all commands and we want to see the output of entire program in one go. Unlike interactive mode, as I already said, interactive mode shows output one by one and script mode shows output in one go. Okay, So let's do it with the example. So if I take length equal to 40, breadth equal to 50. I have assigned 40 value to length and I have assigned 50 value to the breadth. Now we'll take area equal to length into breadth. Okay. So what will be the answer? So in this, the output will not come as we have to add, as this is a script mode and we have to write print in this section. So to print any output, we have to write print area equal to comma area, and then your output will be 20. Okay. So this is the use of script mode, and this is the examples of interactive mode. So which is better? For me, script mode is much better than interactive mode, but if you want single line codes, then you can use interactive mode also. So what like this output will come as like this. Wait, area equal to this. Sorry, it's 200. Yeah. Now we'll understand the use of print function, which I have written here. Like what's the use of print? So let's talk about print function provides to wait in order to print or display the output. Print function is basically used to print or display the output. Okay. For printing, you have to use this print brackets, and if you want to write anything inside the brackets like this, so you can write this in the bracket. Okay. So like if you want to print the first program like to hello what is hello like print hello world, so we can print like this, print hello world, then python will print you as hello world. Okay. So let's talk about some popular python IDEs, some popular python IDEs. First is python ideally, second one is spider IDE, third one is jupyter notes. Fourth one is PyCharm IDE. Fifth one is PyDev. And sixth one is Atom. These are all popular Python IDEs in which you can work with Python. You can also add VS Code also. VS Code. And now Android Studio is Android Anti-Gravity is also there of Google. You can write it also. Anti-Gravity. It is same as VS Code, but yeah, it's developed by Google also. Okay. So let's implement on this Python ideally. So this is 3.14 version, and this mode is interactive mode. So if I write a equal to 40, b equal to 50, now I'll add both of them, a plus b. It will give the answer, that is 90. And if I write c equal to 40, okay, c equal to 40. Wait, I'll increase the size of the window. Window option, yeah, this size 20. 25. Yeah, this is clear now. C equal to 40, D equal to 50. If I want to multiply both of them, I have to write C into D for this. That is 2000. Okay. Wait, I have done wrong in that. My bad. That is 2000. Yeah. Now, uh, if I want to print hello world using print function, I have to write print hello world. Close the semicolons, then press enter. It will show hello world. If I write here print a, as I have assigned 40 to a, so it will give the value of a as 40. Check this. I have printed a and it will show you the assigned value of the a, that is 40, as I have written above. If I want to check print the value of d, so my value of d is 50, so it will show 50 as the value. So this entire screen is interactive mode. Here I have told you we can't write long codes. For writing long codes, we have to go to new file, and this file is uh, s- script mode. So this screen is a script mode where we will write long codes like a plus, like a equal to 50, b equal to 60, c equal to 70, d equal to 80, E equal to 90. So I want to print hello world. Then I want to print all the values. Like if you want to print the variables, that is A, B, C, D, E, you don't have to write it in semicolons. Sorry, double quotes. So if print A like this, if I press enter, it will not give the output as we are writing in the script mode, not interactive mode. Then print B, print C. Now, if I want to print the sum of A, B, C, D, E, okay, I'll write two methods. Print A plus B plus C plus D plus E like this. And one method, I'll assign all the values to some another variable, that is sum. Okay, sum equal to A plus B plus C plus D plus E. In sum, all the values are stored. Like sum equal to, it means sum equal to 50 plus 60 plus 70 plus 80 plus 90. Okay, so I have written 50 plus 60 plus 70 plus 90 like this. So it will work same as A plus B plus C plus D plus E. Okay, now if I want to print sum equal to space comma sum bracket closed. So what will be the output of this? First, print hello world. I have written hello world at first. So hello world will be printed first. Then I have written print A, print B. It will print the value of A. It will print the value of B. This one print the value of C. And after that, it will print the sum. Sum equal to A plus B plus C plus D plus E. I have assigned all the sum to a single variable that is called as sum. After that, I have print that sum to get all the added value in this. Now here is the option of run module. Okay, I'll save it on desktop. File name practice1 dot, yeah, save. Now see, hello world is printed at first. This will print you in the interactive mode. First we have printed hello world. After we have printed the value of A. After that, don't see this. This is another program. Okay, so we have printed the value of A, value of B, value of C, and we have printed A plus B plus C plus D plus E. It will show 350. If you want to assign it to a variable, that is sum, so it can be written as this also, sum equal to sum. It will also give you the added values of all the variables. So now let's talk about Python character set. What is Python character set? Character set means valid set of characters which a programming language can recognize. It contains any letter, digit, or any symbol. Character set includes letters, that is A to Z in lowercase and A to Z in uppercase. Then digits, that is from 0 to 9. After that, we have special symbols, means space, plus, minus, multiply, divide, modulus, hash, square brackets, curly brackets, round brackets, equal to, exclamation, colon, semicolon, underscore, at the rate, dollar, etc. We have white spaces also, that is blank space, carriage return, tab, new line. And now let's talk about token. What is token? The smallest individual unit of the program is called token or lexical unit. Basically, token, it is the smallest individual unit in the program. Now we'll talk about types of token tokens. We have keywords, we have identifiers, we have literals, we have operators, we have punctuators. Okay, these all are types of tokens. So let's first move towards keywords. What are keywords? Keywords. What are keywords? Keywords are the reserved words which convey a special meaning to the programming language, and they cannot be used as a normal identifier names. So here I am writing some possible list of keywords which can be written in Python. So you can write false with capital F, comma true with capital T, del, pass, break, and, while, global. I'll tell you the use of each and every keyword in further lectures. So don't confuse, don't get confused with these names. Then break and is, try, none, import, with, lambda, raise, else, return, accept, as, finally, non-local, elif, if, yield. So these are some popular, not popular. These are some possible list of keywords. There are some more also. Continue, not, for, class, from, and last def. All right. So now there is a special note here. All right. Title, note. All the above keywords cannot be used as variable name. Make sure these words, which are keywords, cannot be used as variable name. Like you can't write uh, true equal to 5, like we used to write a equal to 40, b equal to 50. You can't write these keywords and assign the value to them because they are not variable, these are keywords. Okay, now let's move towards the identifiers. What are identifiers? Identifiers. Identifier refers to names given to different parts of programs. Like this. What are identifiers? Identifier refers to names given to different parts of the program, such as variables, objects, classes, functions, lists, dictionaries, etc. For example, we have like total, sum, gross, my account. These can be written as variables, but here are some rules to write variables also. It is rules for identifiers. These are not variables, but these are identifiers, and these are rules for above identifiers. Let's read one by one. It is a long sequence of letters and numbers. Okay. It always starts with the letter, maybe uppercase or lowercase. Underscore is also counted as a letter. Like if we write underscore gross, it will also work. Okay. Upper and lower cases are different. That is, P and P is considered to be different. If we write gross in capital and G like this, so it will be considered as both different values. Like if I write example, wait, yeah, if I write capital A equal to 50 and if I write small a equal to 60, so both will have different values. If you write print A, then it will not give you value of capital A, that is 50. It will give you 60 as we have assigned 60 to small a. Okay, so that is why it capital uppercase and lowercase are considered different. Now, it cannot start with a number. Example 29 per is an invalid identifier. Yes, we cannot start an identifier with a number like 50a equal to 45. No, this will not work. We have to do only like this. Okay, keyword cannot be used as identifier. Keywords, yeah, we like this. These are keywords. As we have already discussed, these keywords cannot be used as variable name, and these keyword cannot be used as identifiers also. Okay, so now let's take some valid invalid options, like which is the valid keyword and sorry, which is valid identifier and which is not valid identifier. Let's take some practice question for this. Like, yes, let's check this. These are the some examples of mixed valid and invalid identifiers. Okay, 29 date. It is starting with number, so it is invalid. Total underscore pearl. Yeah, so it is valid as it is not starting with a number. Condition is matched. Underscore is counted as a also as a letter, so it is also true. Break. We have learned break in keyword, so this is invalid identifier. Alif. Alif is an also an keyword, so it is invalid here also. Average at the rate. Average at the rate is also invalid as special character is also used here. So it is also invalid. Underscore score, it is valid as we already said that it can start with the underscore as underscore is considered as a letter also. Marks 2. Marks 2 is also considered as valid. Then my score, no, because it contains special character between this. So it is also invalid. True, it is valid. I have already told you about these, where it is. Wait, yeah, capital F and capital true. These are keywords. If you write small t and small f, it will be considered as your identifier. So this is also valid as identifier. True. No, this is invalid as it is also a keyword and this is also invalid. Okay. So now let's move towards another topic, that is literals. Basically, literals are the data items, sorry. Literals are data items that have a fixed value. Literals are also known as constant values. So the examiner can ask question from this also. What do we called as constant values? That is literals are also known as constant values. So Python allows four kind of literals. See, Python allows four kinds of literals: string literals, numeric literals, boolean literals, and special literal. First, we'll talk about string literal. What is string literal? String literal here like this. First, string literal. What is string literal? It refers to collection of characters enclosed in single or double quotes or triple quotes. Example A, X, ABC, Delhi, Kolkata. Earlier I have told you in print function, if I write like this, print hello world. If I want to write hello world, I have to write like this, hello world. See, hello world is a string as it is enclosed in double quotes. Okay. If I want to print the value of some variable, so I'll write like this. If I write it in double quotes, then it will print me A, because now this A is converted into string and it will give me the output as it is. It will not print the value because I have used double quotes in this print statement. Okay. Now Let's move towards numeric literal. Numeric literal is of three types, that is int, float, and complex numbers. Second is numeric numeric literal. So it can be of three types: int, float, and complex. Int is integer, float is a decimal type data type, and complex where iota is being used. As you have already studied complex numbers, so complex is that type of numerical literal. So there are some few points regarding numerical literals. So I'll write it here for your understanding. Integer literals are the whole numbers, that is numbers without fractions. Integer literals are the whole numbers, that is numbers without fractions. So int where whole numbers are used and fraction is not used. Like int is uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't write 9.5, 10.0. These are invalid integers. Okay. Integer constant must have at least one digit, like 1, 2, 3. This is also an integer. 1, 2, it is also an integer. 3, this is also an integer. Okay. So there should not be any decimal point. Yeah, I have already told you decimal point is not in integer. It can be positive or negative. If no sign is there, it is treated as positive number. If it have negative sign, then it will consider the number as a negative number. It is further of three subtypes, that is decimal integer literals, octal decimal integer literals, and hexadecimal integer literals. Wait, like this. Decimal integer literals. It contains sequence of digits. Example 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, minus 70. Octal integer literals. A sequence of digits beginning with 0, O is treated as octal integer. O 0 O means starting with 0 followed by small o letter. Example 0010. C. Hexadecimal integer literals. A sequence of digits preceded by 0x or 0 capital X is treated to be hexadecimal integer literals. It contains 0 to 9 as digits, but from 10 to 15 it takes letters A to F. Okay. Now we are coming to words float data type. Let's talk about floating literals. Floating literals. Wait, here we have, yeah, third. No, it's the, okay, another case. Okay. Floating literals. Floating literals are also called real literals. They contain number having fractional part. Okay, like fractional part means 0 0.3, 1.5, 2.0, 5.6. You can't write 5 in floating because 5 is an integer and we are writing floating literals here. So 4.2 is also floating number, 4.3 is also floating number. Like this, you can write floating literals. So we have another case, that is Boolean literals. Boolean literals. It is having only two values, that is true and false. These are known as Boolean literals. There is one special literal also, that is none. So it is a special literal known as none. It indicates the end of list in Python. Okay, these three, true, none, and false, are inbuilt literals in Python. Like I will write here true, false, none are the inbuilt literals in Python. Now we'll talk about operators. What are operators? Operators are the tokens, like wait, operators. Operators are the tokens that perform some computation or action when applied to variables and other objects in an expression. The variables or objects to which computation is applied are called operands. The variable or objects to which computation is applied are called operands, and operators are the tokens that perform some computation or action when applied to variable and other objects in an expression. Like we have some various types of operators in Python. Let's talk about them also. First one is we have arithmetic operator. Types of operators in Python. Yeah. First one is arithmetic. Arithmetic. Yeah. Arithmetic operators. So we have plus, minus, multiply, multiply, divide, floor division, and modulus. We have another is bitwise operator, that is and this one and this bar. And we have shift operators. Shift operators. In shift operators, we have this one and this one. Another we have identity operator. Identity. Oh, wait. Identity operator. Yeah. So we have is not in identity operator. Another operator is relational operator. Relational operator. That is this less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, double equal to, not equal to. This is where we write not equal to. Okay. Now we have logical operators and or not. These three are logical operators. These can be used for logic, like if I'm giving the example, if 5 greater than 3 and 6 greater than 4, so both are true, so it will result as true. Here logical operators are used. Now let's talk about assignment operator. Assignment operators, that is equal to, slash equal to. These are assignment operators. Like I'll tell you further about this. So you just remember the syntax for this, how these operators are written. Modulus equal to, comma, minus equal to equal to, and flow division equal to. Last one is membership operator. Membership operators. So we have in, not in, like this. All right. Now we talk about the punctuators. What are punctuators? Punctuators. These are symbols that are used in programming languages to organize sentence structures and indicate the emphasis of expressions, statements, and program. These are some punctuators used in Python programming language, like colon, oh sorry, single quote, double quote, hash, backslash, rounded corner, rounded bracket, square bracket, curly brackets, at the rate, comma, colon, dot, and equal to. So these are punctuators. Now we have escape sequence. What is escape sequences? Above we have learned about uh, these. Wait, where is this? We have. Wait. Let me find keywords, punctuators. Like yes, white spaces. Carriage return, tab, new line. Okay. So now we will see the use of them and their syntax. We have what are escape sequences. Basically, these are the non-graphic characters that cannot be typed directly from the keyboard. It is represented using backslash followed by one or more characters. Now, we have some examples here. See this one. Wait, we have these. Okay, so backslash n is used as new line character. Backslash a is used as audible bell. This backslash b as backspace. Backslash t as used as horizontal tab. Double backslash is used as backslash. It is used as single quote. Double quote. Carriage return. This is octal value. This is hexadecimal value. And this is vertical tab. Okay. And we have left with one, that is backslash f. For form feed. Some students put like this as backslash, but this is a forward slash. Backslash is just above the enter key, that is this. It is backslash. Okay. So now let's talk about strings in Python. Python allows two types of strings, that is single line string and multi-line string. So we will cover these topics in next lecture. So till now we have learned what is Python, uh, and it is influenced from which two programming languages, who developed Python, advantages of Python, disadvantages of Python, what is interactive mode, what is script mode, and we have learned some programs also. What are limitation of interactive mode, script mode. We have done the one program of area of length into breadth of rectangle. Then we have learned the use of print function also. Then some popular Python IDEs, Python character set. What is Python character set? Okay, what is token, the smallest individual unit, and we have learned about keywords, then identifier, literals, then parts of literals, then float, int, types of operators, punctuators, escape sequences, and from tomorrow we'll learn about strings in Python. That is our two types, single line string and multi-line string, which will be covered in my next lecture. Till now, if you enjoyed my learning, make sure to like, share, and subscribe my channel. And thank you guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.